Peace, y'all. Peace, y'all. What's up? How y'all doing out there? Jay Rastafari, Rant Guy. I'm back again. It's been a little bit since I put out my last video. Man, my last video, well, actually, that was my first video. So now I'm on to my second video. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? I'm doing good. I got a new job, so I was able to record and shit like that. But now I'm back, and I'm going to get back to it. First off, I want to say, I don't care y'all call me a nigga or not, man. I know what I am. I'm a motherfucking God. I'm a king. And that's not me being arrogant. That's just, I'm not going to let somebody pull me down and call me a nigga and try to drag me up under and shit like that. So I don't care. Y'all can comment nigga all y'all want up under this video. That shit don't matter to me. Anyway, since we got that out the way, now let's move on to the topic. So I just want to talk. I just want to talk a little bit about, sorry if I'm speaking a little fast. I kind of want to get everything in. I don't know why I do that sometimes. So let me slow it down. I just want to talk briefly about, like, I guess, community, or like, nobody is an island on this planet. No matter as much as you want to be. You feel me? Sometimes I want to be an island. I want to be independent, all by myself. Fuck it. But sometimes you just need help. It just is what it is, and help is good. And we should want to help somebody else, and we should not think like I'll just walk past the situation and they'll just work it out on their own. More so, I'm all right. This is for me. I'm talking about the NBA YoungBoy situation because I just found out about it recently, and I got a homie who is a big NBA YoungBoy fan, big NBA YoungBoy fan. He put me on him, and he was telling me all the things about him. He's talking about he wasn't feeling well, and he might die, and his homie died, and he think they're gonna kill him over the cash. And I'm telling him, like, if he feel that his homie's gonna kill him over the cash, he need to cut his homies off right then. You feel me? Like, all his homies would never come. All my homies at that point, if I felt that they was gonna kill me over the cash, they would not be my homies again. Like, not no more. Like, you feel me? And it ain't even got to be cash. I'll cut homies off over some little shit. So I have no problem cutting you over that. You feel me? That ain't about nothing. You feel me? Because I don't really trust people now, my damn self. But so he was telling me about all these things about NBA YoungBoy. I'm like, did you hear about NBA YoungBoy and his case? He's like, nah, I ain't hear nothing about his case. I'm like, you ain't hear when he picked that girl up and he slammed her down and shit like that? He's like, nah, I ain't hear nothing like that. And I believe he ain't hear nothing like that because he's the type of person to only look at something good. Like, if something bad happened, he don't really know. Unless it was like somebody went to jail or something like that. Then he's all up. He's like, yo, bro went to jail, bro went to jail. But he don't be looking at other stuff like that. But so I enlightened him on the NBA YoungBoy case. He picked up his girl and he slammed her on the ground. But they was play fighting at first. At least that's what he told the judge. But I seen the video and I showed him the video. It ain't look like no play fighting. So I asked him, what would you do in that situation if you were NBA YoungBoy homie? He's like, I'm just gonna mind my business. And I'm like, yo homie just picked up what he said his girlfriend and slammed her on the ground, and you just gonna mind your business because he making some money? Fuck that. I'm gonna tell him what you did was wrong, and me and him might have to fight over that shit. First of all, I got problems with him saying he would mind his business. And this is what I told him. He told me, first he told me I was raised to just mind my business. So this is why I said back to him. One, you a grown ass man, so get over that shit now. Because now it ain't about just minding your business. That's just some bullshit that you just said to me. Like, you would watch somebody get beat the fuck up, defenseless, and not step in. That's crazy as hell. So then I said back to him, okay, so if it was your sister, oh, that's different. I know her. Get the fuck out of here. You feel me? You know the person before. Just because you ain't know who they name is, you feel me? It's still a person getting, it's still a woman getting beat up defenseless. Feel me? And if it was me, I'd jumping in. Now I used to not always feel this way, but I tell you about a friend of mine. He told me a story. We used to work in East Orange, New Jersey, at East Orange General Hospital. He was coming out of work one day before I came out of work. I wasn't there or whatever. I didn't see the situation happen. He told me he was coming out of work. This lady is getting tuned up, like smacked and choked and all types of shit. Right across the street from the hospital, there's a Wendy's. She getting beat up in the parking lot. He just in instincts, you feel me? Like he's coming out of work to go home. You feel me? his kids and shit waiting for him and shit. Just on instincts, he takes off across the street, goes over to the dude, grabs him, and starts fucking him up, starts beating his ass and shit like that, just off instincts, like telling him like, yo, you don't put your hand on no woman, you don't do no shit like that, blah, 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 like fucking him up. Now, I don't know what happened. I know that like after he fucked him up, he got up out of there. So I don't know if him and the girl went home, or I'm pretty sure him and the girl got in the car and went home. But he said he beat his ass in front of that Wendy's, and then he got up out of there. Told him, don't ever put your hands on no girl again, especially not out here. Like, but I'm like, yo, but he told me this story about 6, 7 years ago. And when he told me that story, at first I had the same reaction my homie had. And I was like, damn, you real as hell, but I wouldn't do that. And then he said to me, why wouldn't you do that? You know, the guy might have a gun or something like that. Like, so? And like, I ain't never think of it like that. Ain't nobody just sit up there and be like, so he can shoot me, yeah? So what? You feel me? And now I get what he's saying. So what? Like, shit, man. I can get shot out here for just being at a club doing something. You feel me? Not doing nothing, minding my own business. If I get shot, somebody shoot me and I'm trying to save somebody, I'm trying to help somebody else, fuck it, man. I'll take that. It's cool with that. A lot of people may not think like that, but I think like that because we gotta think like that, or else we ain't never gonna get nowhere. We ain't never gonna be helping nobody. It can't just be about you and yours. It can't just be, you can't just be get up every day and think, I gotta do for me and mine. I gotta do for me and my kids, my family, my this, that, and the third. Sure, yes, you do gotta do for you and yours, but it should be always, it should be as community. We should be together. You feel me? I should not, and I'm speaking as a black man. I'm speaking as a black man, black people in general. You feel me? This ain't for nobody else, but if other people feel something for it, then cool. But this is what I'm seeing in the black community. Like we look at we look at our black people worse than we look at the people that's oppressing us. The people that's oppressing us, we know who they are, but we'll sit up there and be kinder to them than we are somebody that looks like us. And I don't understand that shit. I will never ever understand that shit. I'm not no community organizer, nothing like that. I'm just saying what I see and hoping people agree with me, or don't. If they don't agree with me, let me know where I'm going wrong. But you gotta feel me, man. You feel me? We got all this love, we got all this heart. How come we got all this heart for somebody that's oppressing us, that keep disrespecting us? People keep disrespecting us and we want to turn the other cheek. Fuck turning the other cheek. Y'all stand up. But if you want to turn the other cheek, turn the other cheek for your brother. Turn the other cheek for your cousin. Turn the other cheek for that black man on the street. Turn the other cheek for that wino who don't know what he's doing because fucked up and he done been through so much shit. Now he just drinking all the goddamn time, man. These people ain't they ain't on the street just cause they like to drink more than life. Something happened the way black men are out here, the way kids are out here and they smoking all this weed and shit like that. The same way that wino on the corner went through something that he couldn't talk about with his family or whatever it was. Y'all don't need to be disrespecting them. Like, yeah, sometimes I feel you. We all do it. But like, yo, man, that man, I knew this crackhead one time where I lived at that, I had to ask him. I had to ask him, man, like, yo, fuck, what are you doing on this corner all the goddamn time? And he broke down his story to me, man. And it's crazy to find out this motherfucker was a vet. He was in the motherfucking Marines. You feel me? He could kill me with the snap of his hands. He was that trained. But something happened and he lost his whole family. I think it was a car accident. He lost his whole family and he couldn't deal with it no more. And he turned to drugs. Like, you feel me? Like, sometimes we got to know somebody's story and we could try to talk and pull them up out of it. Feel me? I tried to talk and try to get him to go to different things and pull him up out of it. It ain't work, man. I don't know. He might still be on that corner, whatever. But I tried, man. Yo, we need to try with each other. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? And we need to have some compassion, some community, some love for other people than just oppress us. Like, we need to have some love for our black people. That's all I'm saying. All right. Peace. Jay Rastafari, the Rant God. Y'all have a good day. Blessings. Hope everything good comes to y'all. Just meditate. Think of the good stuff. All right. Peace.